One. Hello, we're back. Sorry about that. There's crazy tech things that aren't working, but it's okay. We'll just keep going. I mean, at the very least, I'm recording this, so it will be on YouTube. So, if the stream is being weird for you, yeah. So, what are we up to, guys? What's the plan as of now?
Well, I mean, we're still, the real plan is to wait on, or to have Alphonse do that, enact the plan with Frinta, wasn't it? I mean, that's like the next major thing.
Yeah, yeah, it is. And you guys don't know where Alphonse is.
Sweet.
Well, yeah. He's not here,
I
is he?
asked you where Alphonse is. Like, where's Alphonse?
And you guys didn't notice that he left. Like
I have no idea. He was with us last we checked.
And you didn't give any indication as to where he was going?
No, I assume he could walk down the street without help, unlike some people.
Well, yes, but that's kind of what I'm worried about.
I have never once asked for help crossing the street.
Because I've always been there to help you.
Oh, man. Well, him walking down the street on his own is kind of what I'm worried about. So, we should probably figure out where he is before he,
Fine, I'll just stop being
burns
blind.
the city down.
I'm right here. I can
What are
hear
you talking about?
now.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was just pretending as if you were still talking to my
Oh,
character.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to figure out where Alphonse is because reasons.
It's probably wise.
Yeah.
Probably wise. Did my character ever actually meet Sergio?
I guess. It wasn't really a formal introduction. Kind of passively know of each other's existence.
Yeah. Okay, because honestly, I've either been missing for the sessions or...
Right. Or Trevor was missing a session.
Trevor was missing the sessions, so we never actually got to see what the other was capable.
Yeah, but we can definitely do that now if you guys want to. If you guys... Yeah. Right, yeah.
Hello. I am Sergio, the monk of the forest.
Oh yeah, Trev, did you like the picture I found for your character?
Yeah, old Aragorn.
Are you okay with Viggo Mortensen playing him?
Sure.
Awesome.
Antonius Ram, blacksmith.
Sergio Tan. Random hobo.
Is that actually what you say?
Sure.
Okay.
He call you... That's an interesting choice of occupation, sir.
He gives you a weird look, like, what are you...
Did you hear, like, that crazy uncle who embarrasses you at parties?
Yeah, he just kind of, like, looks confused and then just sort of turns to Antonius and is like, we should go find Alphonse. Or maybe we should go talk to the Abbess. They're probably in the same place, knowing Alphonse.
Good point. Yes, that's probably...
And I'd like to talk to her about this alleged affair she was having with... Well, I mean, it's not really an affair because neither of them are married, but it's an affair in that it wasn't okay.
Okay, so I think
Abbesses aren't allowed to have relations.
I think it's well, they're allowed to have legitimate relations.
Right. Well, I mean, it's not a marriage either way.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if they were allowed to be married or not.
At least I think so. I mean, if you guys want to, like, because I know priests and bishops and stuff are. We can be super chauvinistic with the society and say that nuns can't, but
Yes, they are. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty normal for nuns to take a vow of celibacy in your life, don't they?
What do you say? I didn't really hear either of you.
Who?
Sorry.
Oh, what?
That's right.
Nuns take a vow of celibacy in real life, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean that's kind of how it is.
But well, we've kind of that's the thing. We've kind of established at this point that, like, at least any clerical appointments that we've asked the question of, they've been able to have normal marriage relationships. They're still not allowed to, philander outside of marriage, but.
Gotcha.
I think technically in this society that's like a crime. So.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, so we should probably talk to her about that.
Yeah. So, Antonius, were you saying anything or?
No.
Not important.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Other than that, it just sort of makes me curious to know what the actual definition of none is in this society, but.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I think.
It means you have zero quantity.
I think it's basically. I just realized what you just said. I think it basically just is just the reverse of a priest in the sense or the counterpart to a priest. It's a woman who has taken a vow to serve the church in a clerical capacity. And for whatever reason, I think it might be that clerics, like people of clerical position, can't marry each other. I think we might be able to say that, but they can marry outside of the church. So I think let's go ahead and say that in canon right now. It's frowned upon to have relations like marriage relations within the church body, and I think that's why like the official church body, because obviously technically anyone in Ceran is supposed to be part of the church, in the grand sense. But that makes it really a big problem for you, Dylan, to have a relationship with the Holy Knight that you do. So.
Oh, good. More problems.
But okay, so I think what happens at this point is the doctor stumbles in to the barracks, and he is flat out. You can totally tell that he has the disease. And he has the sores all over his body. His breathing is labored, and he basically like falls before Cantarius and says, "Please, end it! It burns me."
Wait, what?
Wait,
doctor?
what?
Yeah, so like a flashback. Yeah, so the doctor
That's
who was.
okay. We don't have to do a flashback. I kill him.
Yeah, I'm assuming that you would. Yeah, so the doctor, and I don't think any of you are really around for this when this happened. I mean, none of your characters were, but earlier this is the doctor who's been treating the people. I mean, everyone who's been hurt in this whole thing, and so he treated the people who had that disease, including Maddie. And he came to like work on Cantarius, like to kind of check up on him after he had done the surgery the next day. And Cantarius was the only one in the prison at this point, except for like a few guards or whatever, and the cultists in the cells, of course. And the doctor was like coughing and showing like the first symptoms of this disease, very slightly. But Cantarius basically told him to go commit suicide, like because he needs to like protect people because he can't get anyone else sick. He's like, no, just kill yourself right now. And the guy was like, what are you talking about? I'm not gonna do that. You're horrible. And just left. And so this doctor
he did that to one of the guards at the mayor's office too.
That's why 12-year-olds on the internet tell me that.
Oh dear.
It's just for the good of society.
Oh no.
Mhm.
For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Yeah. So Cantarius, what does this look like when you just murder him?
Is this a natural disease, or have people just been starting to get it recently?
This is related to
I
the
say-
tactical smoke
I
that
say, who did you
Cantarius
spread it
threw.
to?
What?
Oh, it's the
Cantarius?
weird
I say, who did you
stuff.
spread it to?
I don't know. Maybe my wife. I'm so sorry.
Us now.
your wife.
Get him out of here. No.
Does this look like what
Just
the
your
kid
wife.
had? With the
Are you
staff?
sure?
I don't know. I don't remember. I feels like
Where
my
did you
mind
go?
is eating me alive.
You need to focus, or else everybody here is going to die. Where did you go today?
What?
Make an
Can I
intimidation.
slide out the room?
Make an
What?
intimidation check for me, Connor. Or Cantarius.
That was an intimidation check?
Yeah,
It was
you
more like a,
You're
I'm
trying to-
appealing
No, exactly. You're trying to.
common sense.
You're trying to snap him. Okay, well, I mean, that would probably be like an ugly
Well,
truth.
I'm not trying to snap him yet. I want him to tell the truth
No,
first.
Okay.
you're trying to snap him out of his.
That's an ugly truth roll then.
phase.
Go ahead and roll
Oh.
ugly truth untrained. You have 6.
Man.
Well, here's the thing. You have 6 perception, so
How
this
are
is.
you for this?
You're probably going to be good at this. Like, this is not going to take that much. It's probably going to be ob 2. So, Go ahead and roll that. For me.
With the beginner's luck, you use the perception.
Yep, exactly. So he's
Can
rolling.
I factor in the fact that he's like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so put an ob 2.
Ob 2
for ugly truth. Yep.
No.
No.
You have 1/6.
That was my roll. Oh wait, no, that was your roll. I screwed up. Darn it.
Or were you praying for me?
I rolled the roll too. Yeah, I was trying to heal him. Sorry.
Hey,
Awesome,
success.
cool. So you succeed. So yeah, he snaps to reality. He just looks up at you. He's like,
Oh, I thought you were gonna say his neck snapped.
no. And he's like looking straight at you, and he's like, I went to an old woman's house today. She had some sort of coughing spasm. It's not this. It's not. And he's like, just like keeling over. He's like, it was unrelated, but I think she might have had it. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. I've been holed up on my house dying for the last 2 hours.
So just the old lady, and your wife.
And my wife. I mean,
Where's the old lady? Where does she live?
And he just gives you a quick description. It's like a few blocks like south.
Okay. All right. So I say, may God have mercy on your soul, and on his soul, I snap his neck, and
May God have mercy in the snow.
And then I say, guys, let's go, and I run to the nearest
So
location.
first, does anyone try to
stick.
actively interfere with the guy? Yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone try to actively interfere with
I failed
Cantarius
my
killing him?
faith roll, so. No, I mean, I
at
was
this
praying
point-
while he was doing that, and I screwed up. So
So wait a second, Connor. How do you kill this guy?
First, but
Cantarius.
Say, Trevor?
How do you kill this guy, Cantarius? First. You can,
I snap his neck.
yeah, snap his neck. Okay, I mean, you can probably just do that without a roll unless someone's interfering. But
hand.
he has 6 brawling. He could probably do that.
Yeah, but I mean, the
then
guy's
he'll
might
catch
not
it.
touch him.
Does it spread by touch?
That's a good point. You might not want to do that, Connor or Cantarius,
Oh,
unless
okay.
you don't care. I mean,
Nah.
I mean, this is the doctor that was healing us, so we might want to be careful because he's dead now.
Nah, I'm fine.
so you just snap his neck.
Just hit him with a stick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So
no,
wearing
no.
gloves.
I as in I know I don't.
Oh no, you
Snap
don't.
his neck.
Okay, so what do you do then?
Yeah.
Do you maybe just like look at Dylan and try to have him like?
Yeah.
Cut? Okay.
Yeah. Give Dylan the satisfaction.
Look toward
Does
where
he
you
want
think
last
Dylan
rights?
might
Or I guess you don't. I guess you don't look at Dylan, but like,
be. You look toward where you think Dylan might be.
yeah.
Yeah, and I look at
Yeah, what do you say?
Antonius instead. Kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, Dylan. No, I look at Antonius and say, Dylan, kill.
Okay.
Oh, like
Wait, what?
Um,
What?
so okay, now I'm praying for him to be healed. At what point do I know that this doesn't work? Because I'm not gonna kill him until I know.
I think you
I
can.
assume it's the same like feeling. Right?
Yeah, it's this. You continue to
Like
feel this
I don't-
absence. It's like it's like
Okay.
something should be connecting here. There should be a spark of something, and it's just like friction that just does not cause anything.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, at that point he gets frustrated with that, and then I assume does the doctor say anything when Cantarius says that?
No, he's just
I mean,
he's just whimpering, and like you can see like tears kind of like streaming down his face. And what's actually happening with the tears is like he has like these boils on his cheek, and the tears start like sizzling as they like go down his
Oh
cheek.
jeez. Okay. Yeah. So I'll just yeah, that'd be hard to do. I'll just cut his head off.
I'm gonna catch his hand
Cut
before
his throat.
Antonius is going to
What?
attempt to catch your hand before you can draw your sword out of your sheath.
Okay. I mean, if you go for it, he's not like gonna.
He's not gonna
Like
actively
you.
resist you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He'll just stop and be like, "Do you have any way of saving him?"
What are you doing?
I've tried mine. Didn't
Since
he ask
when
us
do
to
we
kill
kill
him?
people for being ill?
Since they asked us.
Hey, like, yeah, come on, man. No. I say he
It's-
was sick and he was going to spread the disease to everyone. Now we have to go.
Wait, no, Caleb, he said end it when he called in.
Joe.
First thing he said was end it.
Wait, how
I
far away
don't-
does this
Okay.
guy live? Why did he come to us? Where are we right now?
I mean, I don't think you know where he lives
In
exactly,
a barracks.
but
How
yeah,
much of the city did he cross and spread this disease to?
you don't
on
know.
his way
I mean,
here?
you can ask him. Connor, did you mark that test for ugly truth on there?
Yeah, I
Okay,
did.
cool. Just making sure.
I mean, why would he
I
specifically
really wish I
come
could.
to us to kill him rather than attempt to kill himself?
I mean, I know the reason. You don't you don't know specifically. You could probably ask Kentarius. Like in canon, I mean, it's just basically that Kentarius put so much of an impression on him, like telling him that this was gonna happen, that he felt like, I mean, the doctor's kind of like a superstitious man, so he felt like he needed to go to Kentarius to end it because it was, like, yeah, that's basically his reasoning.
Oh, okay.
Because he failed, and he realized that Kentarius was probably like a messenger from God telling him to do this, and he failed, and so he had to go back to the guy who told him, kind of a thing.
Okay. Hey, could I figure that out with my
so-
aura read skill?
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely use
Which is too
an
late.
aura reading.
Book's coming out. We're doomed now.
Well, this is the thing. Like, do you want to just roll an aura reading anyway to see if your character? Because that's the thing. I didn't tell your character that. I told you the audience that. Like, you don't know that. Sergio doesn't know that as a character, so you can make an aura reading test to kind of pick that up from him if you want.
Sure. Wait, I thought I rolled. Maybe I didn't.
Yeah, it hasn't been rolling for me too. I had to roll my faith twice, and I had to roll my.
It's
read
been doing
twice.
that a little bit. Or
maybe that was Doctor. I don't remember.
I don't know what the obstacle was, so I just did one.
It would be 2.
Less than
Do
that.
you have the skill, or is that
No, it'll double.
Okay, so it's doubled to 4. So yeah, you succeed though. Yeah, so you do pick that up.
Sweet.
So yeah, I mean, who's gonna kill this guy then?
I think we're still having a conversation with Antonius, right?
Yeah.
So, you said, when do we kill people?
Since when do we kill people who are sick?
I'm
Just
like, he's the doctor. If he can't fix himself, and my prayer was unanswered, there's no hope for him. He asked us to end it. We have mercy on him, or are we going to let him die slowly? Pardon me, die slowly.
Did you mark that
In a terminal case with no recovery.
And killing him outright is merciful?
I mean, if the doctor is telling you that he's going to die, I think he knows.
Can I
Maybe
quote
I'm
philosophical texts on this?
Sure.
Or arguments? There you go. In world philosophy.
Well, I mean, it's probably based in Tekoni thought. So, like, do you want to just make up something randomly? Like, maybe the Tekoni have like, maybe they have a pretty defined philosophy of like euthanasia kind of a thing, and like, it's along the lines of, like something along the lines of it is.
Oh no!
What?
Caleb died.
Did I?
What?
Did I die?
Got him.
You still have him?
Yeah.
He's gone.
No, what? Oh,
there you go. It started resetting stuff.
Oh no!
They're back.
No! Wait.
the world is
now you're
ending.
back. Now
Oh,
David's
David's
gone.
gone too.
There we go. Now we're all
There we
back.
No.
Yeah, it was just doing weird.
You need to call Charter and give them a piece of your mind.
Well, I don't have charter.
Who do you have?
Oh, darn.
I don't even remember.
A piece of his mind.
I
Oh.
don't even remember the name.
Sorry.
Wow, I don't even want to respond to that.
Isn't that
Give
great?
nice- nice.
Yeah.
So, Sergio, real quick, did you mark that aura reading test?
I did.
Okay, just making sure. How many
2
tests?
more
You need
to
2
win.
more? Okay, cool. Yeah. So do you want to maybe like just quote some sort of philosophical thing about assisted suicide that the Tekoni have like developed?
Sure.
And, I mean,
Are you arguing that we should or shouldn't?
Yeah, you can argue either way.
Branches of the dying branches of a tree. There we go.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Is the
cool,
doctor
cool.
saying anything while we're having a philosophical debate about killing him?
No, he's basically just racked with pain at this point. He can't speak. He's just like.
Okay.
Nope. You do realize
yourself,
that,
Connor.
like, you guys remember what happens when these people die from the disease?
Well, okay. I asked this, but I think someone else was
I
talking.
was
Does
run
this
over
look
by a
like-
bunch of nuns. I have no memory of this.
Does this look like the disease that the other people had?
Oh yeah, that was totally the disease of the other.
Oh well, I'm not gonna kill him then. That's a terrible idea. I thought he
Wait,
was.
what-
'cause-
what
Okay, so this is the thing. The
It
people who
explode.
have died from it so far, and I think you do know this, like your characters know this, they have died from the disease. Like someone didn't kill them. The disease ran its course and they die. So you don't know whether or not killing them will set off the same effect, but at the very least you don't
Yeah.
know that it won't, so.
Right.
Wait,
Well,
do
plus,
they, What happens? Do they explode?
Yeah, basically they just
Uh,
like their mouth opens and
yeah.
like green smoke just like pours out.
all right. So yeah, I
okay.
probably wouldn't have tried to kill him if
Like
I'd have known,
off.
if I'd realized that, because I think just to be on the safe side, the assumption that it's released when you die is probably a safer one. So we might shoot him with a crossbow instead. I don't know. feel like we should not
You
be
could,
in the
like,
same
That's
room.
even
Lock him in the
merciful.
room and then shoot him with an arrow, and then shut the door.
Yeah, you could
real
just maybe
quick
say
and-
like crawl over into the interrogation room and just we'll shoot you with a crossbow and then close the door or something like that.
Of course, then someone has to grab him,
grab him.
like drag him to the room.
Yeah.
Or else we're just gonna use the room he's in.
So the problem is the room he's in is the main room, or with the main area with the prison. And so all
right.
the cultists are like right there. There's all like
Yep.
like what?
I mean, it is technically
Just
our job to
use-
kill them.
That is
but-
actually a really good point. I'm sure Sergio would not agree with this plan, but
I mean, I don't even think Dallin wanted to do
Wait,
that. Like, he
what?
told Yuma that his plan wasn't to kill them all. I was like,
Right.
he said
We are
if we
not
killed them in
killing
here,
them.
all the prisoners would die because they're all here. And like, technically, our job was to kill them all, but that's probably not a good idea. So, plus we were also trying to get the others. So, yeah. Well, now I don't really know what to do. So,
Gloves. Just use gloves. You
yeah.
have clothing, right?
Can I, Caleb, from what I see of the other people, can I tell that they have more of an idea of what's going on than I do? I mean, I know there's a guy dying of some horrible disease.
yeah, the other
I can't-
characters.
I don't know why they're so eager to kill him.
Right.
Is what I'm not
Right.
understanding.
Yeah, definitely.
So my character.
Okay, so
he doesn't understand. I mean, I see the pain,
Right,
but
right.
I don't see why.
and yeah, you
killing
do
him
know
would
that
be
yourself
better.
this is what
I
Maddie.
want to get it.
You also do know that this is what Maddie looked like
Mhm.
before this happened. But yeah, you definitely don't
Mhm.
know the fact that they just explode after death. So yeah, I mean, you could
It
just
depends on
ask
how
people.
specific we were, actually, because I think we explained to him yet how the others died. But if we
Did we?
explained that when she died,
You might have.
yeah, we.
Okay, we need to retcon this then
Okay.
because I don't have any memory of being told. I was told she died. I was not told that she died and spewed green smoke
Well,
and it
Right.
more people made this into
You were
the
told
most-
that she died,
Let's
and
go
then
with
her
what we
family
know.
died.
Yeah.
Let's go with what we know. I like
Yeah.
this. Let's go with what we know because then I can get a bit more exposition on what is going on.
Sure.
Right. Well, yeah, because I know we told you that her parents died from the
Mhm.
same thing she had. I don't know if we said specifically that she
Yeah.
spewed gas and then they got it.
I don't know if you did.
I don't remember.
I mean, we can just
But
say.
I know you know that they died too.
We can just make a canon statement and just say that he was kind of vaguely told, because I don't think there was a. I think Antonius was just kind of emotionally distraught about it happening at all, and I don't think
Yeah.
he would really press for
Absolutely.
details. So
Yeah. Well, I don't think anyone's taking time to like monologue.
exactly, yeah.
So, yeah. So,
Except for maybe Alphonse, but
well, I probably have gauntlets, right?
Yeah.
Like,
And you have like plate gauntlets, like that you could.
Actually, well, I want those though. Okay, I'm gonna take those off
Okay.
and grab some gloves from someone else
Sure.
that
Yeah.
I can burn.
like I think there's a scared guard over there that he has like leather gloves on, kind of a thing. That you could probably just like
Yeah.
take from him.
Right.
Yeah. He just like.
All right.
lets
So
you.
then I'm going to actually. Okay, so he can't even move, right? Like he can't do anything.
Yeah, he's like keeled over.
Okay.
Like from, I mean, I don't know if any of you were, none of you were there when this was happening to Maddie, like the death throes, so you wouldn't recognize it, but like, I think the audience knows that he's about to die. Like, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Where's
well,
the
and-
audience?
And, well, I guess Dylan
Are they
knows
infected
that
too?
one.
No.
Alright.
Yeah.
Go
So I think so. Dylan just drags him into the room there, into the other room, like drags him, carries him as carefully as he can, without also touching him with skin.
Sure.
And then just sets him down, and he'll probably use a knife and not his own sword that he can dispose of because he doesn't really know exactly how this contracts.
Sure.
So he'll just grab one from one of the guards, just have him throw his knife, and then unless I have a knife, I probably don't. And then I think just for brevity's sake, I think he's just gonna cut his throat and then like step out of the room as quickly as he can and slam the door behind him. Like just kind of do it and then like throw the knife down and move out.
Okay.
Because he knows that. Well, I don't think I was there, but I mean,
No.
you
You
smoke
heard
doesn't jet out like quickly or anything. So.
Okay. Yeah. So you slit his throat, and then you just drop him in there.
I think he probably says something first. He's probably like, request contempate or whatever.
Right.
Whatever that was for Assassin's Creed. Whatever they're.
Sure. I mean, you can make it up if you have an idea for like the statement that they would say to like the dead.
Is there a last
I
rites?
don't know.
There might
Does
be.
he need me to perform it?
There might
Dylan
be.
probably wouldn't know what. I mean, he might know what they were, but he probably wouldn't be able to perform them.
Well, I'm
It's not like a priest. Right. Yeah. Well, I mean. Plus he's
you might. To be
dying,
honest, Sergio,
so-
you might want to say like, "Hey, do you have any sins to confess? Like, so I can pardon you of them."
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I mean, this guy can barely talk.
Yeah,
I don't think Dylan's waiting
you
for
ask
that.
him. Yeah, I think you like ask him just in passing, kind of Sergio, like while everybody else is arguing about like what to do, kind of a thing, and yeah, he looks at you like with these pleading eyes, like please forgive me, but I can't confess. I can't even speak. Like I'm so terrified as to what's gonna happen when I die.
So I think when Dylan brings him in, he hands him the coin. He's like, I don't know if this will do you any good, but it's yours, and then he cuts his throat. That's what he does.
There you go. Awesome. Oh, that's hits you right in the feels. Yeah, so I think what we see is we see you hand him where do you like put it in his hand?
Well,
or
he said
what?
he can't take it, so I'll probably like
Press it into his hand
mean-
or something.
something like that, or
Sure,
like
sure. Okay, so yeah, Dylan
if
like
he's got like a pocket
yeah,
or something like
Dylan
that.
like grabs his hands that are like kind of like curled like this and just in agony, and he just kind of like pries open the fingers a little bit, puts the coin in there, and like closes his fingers, and then he like grabs him like this and just says, "I don't know if that will do any good. May God have mercy on your soul," or whatever, and then
He probably doesn't hug him, but
Right. No, obviously, yeah.
Probably
I'm
die.
not saying like you grab him like really close or anything. I'm just saying like you grab him by the like grab him by the shoulder. I probably don't have depth perception with my camera here, but yeah, grab him by the shoulder and just cut his throat.
Yeah.
Push him in. And I think like the camera is still inside the room as you close the door, and he's just like laying on one side, blood streaming out of his neck. And then he just has this coin like curled in his fist.
Yeah.
And I think we just see like the little bit of a glint off of it through his curled fingers.
Yeah, you hear through the door. I think Dylan's like, "Get everybody out. We need to be careful.
Right.
I don't know how this is gonna go." And then
What are you doing? You butchered him like an animal. Can someone explain to me why?
Could
He
you
was
see
sick.
me? I was in another room, right?
Well, you grabbed him. You took a knife in there. You came out with blood on your
That's-
gloves.
I'm assuming you wouldn't like go
Sure, yeah.
into the room really. Like you just want to like have him
Yeah.
enough into the room that you can just kind of kick him into it and then close the door. Like,
Yeah.
that was my assumption.
Sick.
Yeah.
You have a problem with him being sick?
We still come back to
Be like, yes, he was. Very
So
why
yeah,
are
just real quick, a setting note, like you don't see any green smoke pouring through the door or anything like right away. So there doesn't seem to
Okay.
be anything as of like the immediate. So, but yeah, like continue
Okay.
the conversation.
So what does Antonius actually say?
Well, that's the thing. I'm waiting. I guess I was yelling more in your face than anyone else's.
Yeah. I just want to know because you said a couple things. I want to know exactly what you were
What
saying.
I said was, "What are you doing? You just butchered him like an animal."
He just kind of holds your gaze and he's like, "I did him a favor, trust me." And he looks over at the door and he's like, "By the look of it, I did us a favor too. I don't see any smoke." And I think he looks over at
Smoke?
whoever would have been there. Wait, oh yeah, you were there, but you were unconscious. Was anybody in our group? No, because Theo was there, but he's not here. All right. So yeah, he just said that. Says yeah, when the disease.
Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. I just reset something.
Problems again.
Well, that was a thing.
Sorry, that was my fault. That was my
I am
fault.
Trevor
Oh.
3.0
Yeah,
from the fifth dimension.
Anyways, I'm like when that disease took Maddie, smoke poured out from her body and killed her mother and father. That's how they passed. I assumed we told you. Regardless, it doesn't appear that if you kill them, if you prevent the disease from killing them, it seems it doesn't produce the same smoke, at least as far as I can tell. Regardless, that was what needed to be done, as unpleasant as it was. Now we need to move on because we have a plague to catch up to. If this gets through the city, this is going to be Armageddon for this town, anyways.
Okay.
Team building. Met with peers for twice monthly creativity and conflict resolution exercises. Character and skill development. Oh, it's so good. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah, I think I just realized the problem. In the new chat stuff, I had set the video bandwidth to be high. And that's what's taking up all my bandwidth is the Roll20 video. So let me reset this again, real quick. There we go. That should be better.
Oh, that was fast.
Oh no, my camera's terrible.
All
My
right.
camera looks terrible with them.
Yeah, it does. Okay, let me just go ahead and go back to the older one. Sorry about this, guys. I'm just kind of messing around with the settings. There you go. I think it was the new thing that was causing all the problems. Except I can't see David.
Yeah, I can't see David yet either.
If you can hear us, David, refresh your stuff.
I'm gonna be on the phone for a sec.
Alright.
So ignore everything I say.
I mean, you can just mute yourself.
Yeah.
We could go to break while we're trying to figure this chaos out.
Sure. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that.
It's been about an hour.
Yep. All right. Let's just go ahead and go to break, and we'll be right back for with more Born and Wheel right after this.
Never mind. Didn't pick up.